Jaslyn Kong here, otherwise known as The Love Doctor. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. There is going to be so much fun stuff on here. YouTuber promises, blah, 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 whatever it takes for y'all to subscribe. We are only 200 away from 1,000, which is great. I've worked semi-moderately, averagely hard for this. So thank you to all the people who've already subscribed to me. I love you guys. Thank you for always commenting on my posts, even sometimes when you have mean commenters who comment stupid things that are really intentional and try to hurt my feelings. I just want you guys to know I don't feel nothing. I'm totally numb. I've been numb since like 2016. Roll the tape. Should a man be able to have lady friends? As friends, we're talking about an ex that is now completely platonic. Ooh, some like the drama, baby. Some like it hot. I'm gonna try to talk about this as fair as possible. Okay, I'm not gonna try to talk about it from a woman's perspective because I've never really had a boyfriend want to really actually be cool with his ex. I think my last boyfriend was cool with her. I mean, hopefully they weren't best friends, I just didn't know it. So I think the main issue here is that you're gonna have to put this on a Libra scale, straight up. You're gonna have to weigh these options. What is worth it? An argument with your girl who you obviously chose to be with, so you love her and you care about her, so you value her feelings and you want her to feel secure, because the last thing you want in your life is an insecure woman. I'm telling you that, like on everything. You're gonna fight every day. That is painful, hurtful, churlish, and insubordinate. Not only that, she might cheat on you, something. I mean, I don't wish it on anybody. I'm just saying, like, when a woman does not feel safe in her relationship, you have to think, you know, what's worth keeping. You really have to think about you having a happy home. Why is this relationship so much more important than the relationship that you have? I assume you already have friends. So if you already have friends, do you really need to be best friends with an ex and have your girl be okay with it? Now, there are some couples that do have that dynamic. It's well known between the two of them. They're not tripping. But what I'm saying is that if she has a problem with it, then honor that, respect that. Because in the reverse, how would you feel if she's dealing with her ex still? I don't know if she is, and maybe you are cool with it, but I'm just saying, if that's not the case, then how would you feel if, you know, you walk in the house and she's like, oh my gosh, Devontae, you so funny. I remember that time we was at the lake and you did that. How are you gonna feel? Like you might feel some kind of way. If something upsets somebody and it don't take nothing for you to get it out of your life, get it out of your life. Go, just dip. Because at the end of the day, all you have is that person. I have been in relationships prior where I said, I don't like this, and someone literally just disrespected me and was like, okay, and what? What about it? And that relationship did not last. It definitely ended. Not before it got real toxic. Now, if she has an issue with you just being cordial with this girl, then I don't think that's right, because, you know, you shouldn't burn bridges, so you could at least be cool with the, you know, cool with the girl. Like, what's up, Tasha? I don't know if her name's Tasha. If it is, that's crazy. But what's up, Tasha? Whatever. But in terms of y'all texting, kiki, and best friending, I can see why she doesn't want that, and you should respect her enough to not want that. I know you wish I answered that differently, but it is what it is in life. All right, so question I hate the most. What's something you can say you learned from your past relationship? Well, thank you for asking. I learned a lot. And if you know me, it is something that I really prefer not to talk about. But because it is a question, I shall answer it. So I'm like the genie of love. I can really say that the relationship taught me a lot of things, but really when it ended, that's when I learned the most. I was like instantly in a crash course of reflecting on all the things that I did to basically make the relationship end. Number one is respect. That's the first thing I learned. I don't want to get into why you know what I'm saying, I am the way I am and all that stuff is too personal, but I learned to respect the person that you're with. It's not a good thing to do, it's a necessity. So with that, I also learned to control what I say in general to anybody, period. Any relationship, doesn't have to be a romantic one. So I learned that with respect, like respect is an umbrella, one of the raindrops, is only saying what you mean and watching what you say. That's something I learned that I think of every single day. In the reverse, if I feel strongly or passionately about somebody, I like to tell them that. I really, really do. Life is short, and that's always something that I've been very prideful about. Like, you know, instead of me telling someone I care about them, just telling a joke, making fun of them or something. I don't know. So yeah, watching what I say, saying what I mean, respect, and then I think lastly would be to leave whatever past is in the past. So, you know, that also goes under the respect umbrella. If it's a past argument, don't bring it up again. If it's a past relationship, very tacky, don't bring it up. So these are things I've learned that when I get into another relationship that I'm gonna definitely live and stand by, because during this time of me being by myself, I've had a lot of time to reflect. So that's what you should do when in a relationship. You need to reflect on the things that you did well and things you didn't do well. I did a lot of things well. Okay. All right, I'm gonna answer it. What would you do if you were at a bar with your dude and he gets another woman's number? Well, my fine feathered friend, I would be very upset. I would feel wildly disrespected. And I am very sorry. Next question. How do you get out of a toxic relationship cycle, breaking up and then making up? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is an awesome question. And nothing is worse than being back and forth with the same person over and over again. So, there's a couple of things you should evaluate, because I'm Dr. Love and I know everything. The first thing you should evaluate is that, why are you guys breaking up in the first place? Is there cheating? Is there trust issues? Are you guys not in the same place? Are you guys like in a long distance situation? Are you guys just get work schedule just crazy? It doesn't mix, doesn't work. What's the reason y'all even break up in the first place? That's what I want to know. Once you figure that out, then when you say making up and breaking up, is it like this, that you're there waiting for this person and they pick you up and they put you down whenever they feel like it? Because that would be toxic. Or are you doing that to that person? You know what I mean? Because personally, I feel like when two people really love each other, they're gonna be together. I don't care. Like, I just don't believe if two people really care about each other and really want to be with this person, that they're not gonna be together. I don't understand that concept. I never will, and I never have. Because in life, if you want to do something, you do it. You know, if you're unsure, because there are some things in life that, you know, the answer, you have to think about it, which is fine. But you mentioned the word toxic, which hurts my feelings, because I feel like you're hurt. Every time this relationship goes down, it takes you with it, and it's damaging. And that means that you place a lot of your love and your effort and your time in this individual, and it keeps going in and out. And so if you guys are not willing to work on whatever it is that makes y'all break up, or whatever it is makes you guys uncertain, then you guys are always gonna be in the same cycle. And if you don't do things differently in life, then you're never gonna get a different result. Like, literally the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. But please be mindful of the people who pick you up and put you down whenever they want a confidence boost. That is a real thing. And maybe they broke up with somebody else, or they're trying to be in a dating scene, it's not working for them, but they know you're always gonna be there. Be very careful of those people, because they will use you. These are also the same people I was talking about that cannot be single. So they just pick somebody up, and then they just make the dating scene difficult, because they're not honest with you, them, themselves, nobody, their mama, their daddy, the cat, dog. All right. Whoo, I'm tired. I'm never gonna do a video like this again. All right. Should your boo claim you on social media? This is the last one I'm gonna take. So this is interesting. This is interesting for a couple of reasons. I've been the person that is like baiting their person to put them on the internet, and I've been the person that never put their person on the internet. And I can honestly say it depends on the individual. So I move very slow. I move that of a small turtle. I move so slow that it's annoying. The reason why I move slow is because I like to be careful before I make all of my decisions. That's just me. If I really want something, it's because I really, truly want that thing. With that being said, I had a boyfriend that I was with for a very long time, and we post each other all the time. We were cheating on each other a lot. It didn't mean anything. He would cheat, I would cheat, I would get his messages to girls, getting my messages, nothing in there, but getting my text messages, stuff in there. So it didn't really mean anything, you know what I mean? Like, not saying that if someone posts you, they can still cheat on you. Well, that is what I'm saying. But I'm also saying just because someone posts you or doesn't post you doesn't mean they love you any less. So I had a boyfriend that I love very, very much, that I was totally in love with. I never posted this man not one time. In fact, I did post him one time on Snapchat, and he was in the back making me a burger, and it was like the back of his head. Now, the picture was really neat, and he just was in the back. I was like this, and he was in the back making him a burger. It was a really good burger. Thank you for that. Very sweet of you. It was delish. You know, but I never posted him. I never did. That didn't mean I didn't love him. I wasn't cheating on him at all. I never did anything wrong. I just didn't post. I don't want to compare my story always to someone else's story, but this is the only information. I've only lived one life. It's all I got. So maybe someone's not ready for one particular reason. Maybe there's trust issues. Some people don't like posting their person because they're scared that other people will holler at the person, which means trust issues, personally. That, unless you're a celebrity, because people on the internet are mad grimy. So, and then I would say respect the person's timeline. If you guys just started dating, let this person get a feel for being with somebody else before posting it. Some people don't like to post too because they're scared. Like, what if this relationship goes under and I've been posted this dude? I mean, like, I move slow, but my moves are very, very genuine. So once I would do something, it would mean a lot. Instead of someone who, like, I know a girl on my Instagram, I'm not even gonna say who it is because that's rude, but this girl that had about 5 people. I say people because it didn't range, but like every 5, it's like somebody else. Like, oh, my lover, you came into my, it's always like a quote, like a really deep quote, like, you came into my life at a broken time. I'm like, girl, how did you meet so many people that you like? I have literally met one in the past like 10 years. Like, I don't, stress. I just, yeah. So yeah, respect someone. If they don't ever post you, like y'all done been together for like 2 years and you ain't nowhere to be found, okay, then y'all gonna need to have a talk because something is awry. And they have the nerve to post like partners and LeBron and all this stuff, then okay, possibility something might not be, there might be a little bit of tuna in the spaghetti. You know what I mean? I made that up, but it stinks. Something don't smell right. So that's the end of that. I'm done answering your questions. I have cotton mouth, I am tired, and my shoulders have just hunched into this position. So I think I'm supposed to be like this whole video and I wasn't, but that's fine. It is what it is. I'm a human. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, or else, I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna happen to you. Just know that if you don't, then that's what's gonna happen. You'll see. You'll find out the hard way is what you'll do.